Hey there, folks. We're actually going to do a shooting question today. I know, actually doing something productive. So let's take it. How do you find the balance between speed and accuracy? Most instructors say as you gain speed, you lose accuracy. Well, a couple things about that. First, I'm not really a big advocate of conceptualizing it or viewing it as a balance of speed and accuracy. What I tell people is you need both. You don't need speed or accuracy. You need you need both. It's not really a balancing act, right? So let's say if somebody's, you know, they want to get into competitive shooting, that's what they need to do. To win at that, you need to be both fast and accurate. It's not really about balance. If you're training for something else, then typically like you have to do the thing, like you have to get the hits that you want under some kind of time limit. It's again, it's not really about balance. Now I know like a lot of people think that, and it's an intuitive thing where you're like, oh yeah, I mean it. I get what people think. Like, oh, the faster I go, then the harder it is to be accurate. So I should go fast enough that it doesn't really interfere with the accuracy. Or maybe they look at it the other way. They're like, oh, I should shoot kind of as fast as I can get, loosely the hits I want, and just try to do that as quick as I can. Um, Again, I just don't think it really works that way. So first, if you look at competitive shooting, like practical shooting, USPSA, PCSL, something like that, um, if you actually closely analyze the results, what you'll find is that as people get faster and better, they're also getting more accurate, right? So if you kind of graph out the results that people have, they tend to get faster and more accurate together. And the fastest, most accurate guys are the ones that are winning. Again, like in your head, it makes sense that it's a balance of speed and accuracy, but then looking at how people actually shoot, I mean, it doesn't really seem to work that way. Instead of conceptualizing it as balancing speed and accuracy, what I would do is train to be as efficient as you can, right? Decide, like, okay, these are my targets or whatever, and you just train to shoot them very, very efficiently. Usually, speed is going to come from like nice, clean technique, and accuracy comes from from being very, very consistent with what you're doing, driving your eye to the center of the target, you know, reacting to the sights appropriately. It's just I get why the people conceptualize it as a balancing act of speed and accuracy, but it's kind of counterproductive to think of them as opposing forces. Like the more I have of one, the less I get of the other. Because again, observed reality for me tells me that that's not really true. So anyway, I hope you guys find that helpful. If you have any other questions or comments, put them down below.